You too, man. What's going on? It's LNH back with another vid, and today, man, we gotta break it down. What is going on with LiAngelo Ball? A lot of people are devastated by what they're seeing because this dude is almost getting barely any playing time in the game. And it's crazy. They're literally icing him out. So let's break it down and really explain to you the real reason why this dude is not getting that PT. Now, if you do like these type of vids, man, make sure you like the video. Now, of course, you guys know LiAngelo Ball has, of course, officially been playing on the Charlotte Hornets G League team. He was doing his thing in the first game where he dropped around 22 points that game. And a lot of people thought this was going to be a breeze for him. He seemed to be rising to the occasion, playing pretty well. But after these recent couple of games, man, a lot of people are having doubts on really what is going on with that Hornets squad. Now, of course, if you guys saw the one game Gelo, his first game had around 22 points. That was his debut and was 4 for 7 from the 3-point line, shooting 69%. That is very good. But all of a sudden, it almost seemed like things turned for the worst because of one factor. Now, if you guys did not see, eventually Gelo started to get really less PT. In his second game, he actually scored around 7 points, 2 assists, and only played 12 minutes. Now, a lot of people were saying, play Gelo, free Gelo, why isn't he playing this and that? And I'm going to tell you the real reason why, but if you guys didn't see, it got even worse. Now, in his most recent game, this dude actually barely played. Yes, you heard that, barely played. After scoring 22 points in his first game, he barely got any playing time. Now, in the most recent game, he actually had 0.0 assists, 3 minutes played, and was 0 for 1 from the field goal, taking one shot, playing 3 minutes. What is going on? Why isn't this dude playing? This is insane. Now, if you guys took a look at any of his games, he has really proved overall over all this time that he is worthy to get this playing time, to go out there, prove and show what he's made of. So what is going on with the coaching staff? Now, you guys remember previously, before, we saw a similar situation in the summer league where it was almost like his teammates weren't passing him the ball, and a lot of fans got very upset about that as well. Now, in this case, it really looks like they're icing him out once again, and a lot of people are even questioning if this dude should even be playing on this team the way that they're treating him and giving him such little PT in this G League. Now, it definitely hurts seeing that he was not playing with all the work that he's put in to get to this point, but I think we need to remember one thing, and I saw this and I thought it was super interesting. Now, somebody actually dropped a comment basically stating that this is actually the G League's showcase games and the regular season has not started yet, which officially starts on December 27th. Now, that's super interesting because that may be a reason why Gelo isn't getting as much playing time. But the thing is, if you get put on a squad, we still want to see this dude get playing time, be able to go out there, show what he's improved on, show his worth, and show why he can make it to the actual NBA team. And when you don't give him any playing time, how can he prove himself to show that he is worth that every minute of his playing time, that he can score the basketball, assists, rebounds, that he has overall game? How can he do that when they don't bring him and put him on the court? And you really wonder why they take players but then don't play them. So the coaching staff, in my opinion, is looking kind of suspect as of right now, because everyone knows this dude should be getting playing time, but it's almost like no one wants him to win. Now, some people are even stating that this had something to do with his overall background, even what happened in China, as well as his father. And in my opinion, man, I don't see it. Seeing that an NBA team would be going all the way just to blackball this dude, sign him, and then do all of that just to have him ride the bench, and they're not interested in him. I really don't see them doing all this just because of LeVar or even the China situation, because there have been plenty of NBA players who've done stuff worse than that, and then teams play them and they're on an NBA team, and pretty much everyone forgets everything that happened. So I definitely don't agree with that one. Now, the one thing I like about Gelo is that he has a mentality to never back down from obstacles. And I think this could be an opportunity, and a lot of people agree with this one as well, to be one of the best comeback stories of all time. Now, if we think about it, look at his entire career and how long it even took him to get on an NBA G League team. He went through a ton of situations, but I think this can actually be used as fuel and can be a good thing if we look at it long term. term. Now, if something was given to him, of course, maybe he wouldn't work as hard. Maybe he would just take things for granted. But in this case, being able to stay focused on the plan, trying to get to an NBA team and be a star, continuing to work better, and continuing to grind over all these years. If we even think about it, of course, in high school, we know he was the man scoring and averaging the most points in California basketball at the time, and was probably even better than his brothers. And of course, LeVar said the same thing, that he actually was the best scorer out of all of them. But then moving forward, of course, with the UCLA situation, we've moved past that by now, but you guys all know what happened. And to come here, of course, with the Pistons situation as well, where they pretty much just signed this dude for clout. He got an injury, then was no longer on that squad. And now to grind, be out of the league for such a long time, continue to work, not even play organized basketball for years, continue to work his way up, make this Charlotte Hornets team with all the road bumps that have been here, and now he's sitting on the bench. Well, I can't tell you a more tough, more obstacle-driven story than this one in the game of basketball, because, man, a lot of these hoopers either don't make it or they just quit. And of course, Gelo has persisted through this entire thing. But I think the other part of it as well is all the naysayers and the people that talk bad about him. Just being on social media in general, people are going to say crazy things about him. And overall, I think it was not getting to him. He blocked it out and really just continued to grind, work on his game. And I think this dude is going to make it out and have one of the best stories for sure. Now, I even saw someone go as far as to say that Gelo should leave, go overseas, build up his resume, and then transition and go back to an actual NBA team to show what you've done. Now, personally, I don't think this is the right move either, because of course you can go overseas and do your thing, but I think since he's in the NBA G League right now and he's closer to the NBA, it would be better to stay where he's at, develop here, continue, and try to do whatever you can, either to get more playing time or even try to find another G League team that you can play on that will value you more. Because in this case, it really just doesn't look like they have Gelo as that top option. They're not really running plays for him. He's sitting on the bench when he could be scoring a lot more points and be much more useful. It's almost like they're not even really looking to develop him overall as a player, and almost only signed him because of maybe his connection with Melo. But in this case, even then, if you're not actually playing with Melo, we'll never be able to see them have the chemistry, which is why it's so confusing as to why they're not playing this dude. Again, he has proved himself over and over again, grinded, continued to fight through opposition, through obstacles, and now he has the opportunity. He showed you what he's worth overall in all the games that he's hooped. And the coaching staff even said they were impressed with his games and how he was playing, but yet he's not playing or barely playing any time, getting any PT. There is something going on here for sure. Maybe with the coaching staff, I don't know, maybe with other players on the team, but I definitely think there's something going on, even behind the scenes, that not a lot of people know about. If you guys let me know, what do you think? Is there something wrong with this situation? Why is Gelo not playing? And make sure you comment down below, free Gelo, and make sure to like the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's LiAngelo.